One win is all Doug Wilson and the Santa Clarita Grizzlies need to become California State football champions in Doug Wilson's senior football season. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the MaddenBallerz YouTube channel and Doug Wilson Road to Glory. We got the state championship against Irvine, 8-1 Irvine versus 8-1 Santa Clarita, and the Irvine team comes out onto the field to get this game started. And we have Doug Wilson and the Grizzlies start off with the football. Wilson's back to pass on first down. He's going to find Kenny over the middle for the first down, and we are in Irvine territory. 1st and 10 we go. Wilson's under center. He is going to hand off to the running back who goes up the middle, gets about 5 yards on the rushing play, and we have 2nd and 5. So on 2nd and 5, Wilson drops back to pass. He's going to find Kenny for the first down, just enough for the first down there, and Kenny is getting the ball early in this game. So on 1st and 10, Wilson's under center. He is going to drop back to pass, and he is going to fire quickly, and that one is incomplete. And that one, I believe, was headed towards Kenny as well. So on 2nd and 10, Kenny's in motion. Wilson's back to pass. He's going to fire over the middle to Kenny again. Kenny is going to get about 9 yards on that play, and we would have 3rd and 1. After a first down run, it's 1st and 10 for the Grizzlies and Doug Wilson. He is scrambling around the pocket. He's going to roll out the right. He's going to get a block there, and he's going to get the first down up to the 9-yard line. And we'll take a look at this replay here. You can see he was looking downfield, and there was nothing there, so he took off, and he got this good block there. And he got the first down up to the 9-yard line. It is 1st and goal. And the Irvine defenders are like, what do we have to do to stop this drive? So on 1st and goal, Wilson is under center. He is going to take the snap here. He's going to drop back to pass. He's going to fire. And that one is broken up by the Irvine defender. We have 2nd and goal. We're midway through the first quarter. Wilson's under center. He drops back to pass. He's going to fire quickly. Hit Kenny for the touchdown. And the Grizzlies are up 7-0 over Irvine, and Irvine would take over here in the first quarter, and they would do nothing. They would get no points. So late in the first quarter, Wilson fakes the handoff. He's going to roll out. He's going to scramble left. He's got wide open field. He's going to get the first down and step out of bounds at about the 33-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Grizzlies. So on 1st and 10, Wilson fakes the handoff. He drops back, and he's going to get sacked, and he fumbles the ball. But luckily, our offensive line jumps on that ball, and we recover, and we have 2nd and 19 now. Pass to Kenny now. He's going to get about 11 yards on that pass play. We have 3rd and 8. Wilson's dropping back to pass. He's going to fire deep to Kenny, who's wide open, and Kenny gets into the end zone, and we are now up 13-0 in this game after a missed extra point, which could cost us later in the game. So Irvine would take over, and they would get no points on their possession. So we move to the second quarter now. Up 13-0. Wilson passes behind him, and that one is not caught by the running back, and it's a fumble, and it goes out of bounds for a 5-yard loss. So on 2nd and 15, Wilson takes a snap. He's dropping back. He fires quickly to Kenny again, who gets enough for the first down. It's 1st and 10 Grizzlies from the 41-yard line. And on 1st and 10, Wilson drops back to pass. He scrambles. He goes up the middle, and he gets about 7 yards on that rush. And that would set up 2nd and 3. So on 2nd and 3, Wilson's under center. He drops back. He fakes the handoff. He fires, and he hits Kenny on the corner route there into Irvine territory. It's 1st and 10 for the Grizzlies, and Doug Wilson and the Grizzlies are on the move. So on 1st and 10, Wilson fires to Kenny again. Kenny is gone up into about the 3-yard line, almost a touchdown, and Kenny in the receiving corps celebrates that big catch there, setting up 1st and goal. So on 1st and goal, Wilson comes to the line. He is under center. He takes a snap. He's going to fake the handoff, and he's going to scramble to the left. He has wide open territory ahead of him, and he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. And the Grizzlies fans are pumped up for this game. We are up 20-0 here midway through the second quarter, and the Irvine team takes over, and they get no points on their next possession. So we're still up 20-0 with just over 2 minutes to go. Wilson's going to hand off to the running back, who goes up the middle on 3rd and 13. And gets about 8 yards, and we would have to punt. So we would punt, and Irvine would take over, and they would go down the field and get a touchdown. So it's 20-7 now, late in the second quarter. Wilson's back to pass. He fakes to the running back and hands off, and he gets about 9.5 yards, setting up 2nd and inches. So on 2nd and inches, Wilson's out of the shotgun. He drops back. He passes the running back out of the backfield. He gets enough for the first down up to the 44-yard line. We have 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Wilson drops back. He's looking. He's got all day He's going to run this one out of the backfield, and he's going to get out past midfield and get about 4 yards short of the first down, so it's 2nd and 4. So on 2nd and 4, Wilson's back to pass. He fires quickly, and that one is out of bounds, incomplete. And Doug Wilson and the Grizzlies have 3rd and 4. So on 3rd and 4, Wilson passes over the middle, and that one is incomplete, broken up by the Irvine defender, and we would move to the 3rd quarter with the score 20-7 in favor of the Santa Clarita Grizzlies. So on 2nd and 2 in the 3rd quarter, Wilson passes to Weisenbecker for the first down in Irvine territory, and we have 1st and 10. Wilson on the next possession fires deep, and that one's incomplete, broken up by the Irvine defender, and we have 2nd and 10 now. Midway through the 3rd quarter, Wilson breaks that one tackle. He rolls up the middle, and he's going to get enough for the first down in Irvine territory. It's 1st and 10 for the Grizzlies. Wilson's back to pass now on 1st and 10. He fires, hits Kenny for the first down up to the 20-yard line, and you can see Doug Wilson has 258 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, and 1 running touchdown on the day. So 1st and 10 here, Wilson's back to pass. He's going to get sacked on the play for an 8-yard loss. We have 2nd and 18 to go now. Wilson drops back to pass now. He's going to decide to run this one. He runs up the middle, and he's going to get about 11 yards on that rushing play. We have 3rd and 7 to go. So on 3rd and 7, Wilson drops back to pass. He's going to fire. He's going to hit Cano, and Cano is going to be about 3 yards short of the first down. We would attempt a field goal, but it would be no good, and Irvine would take over and get no points on their possession. So late in the 3rd quarter here, Wilson's back to pass. He fakes that one. He's going to fire. He's going to hit Weisenbecker over the middle for the first down, and we have 1st and 10 from about the 48-yard line of Irvine. And Wilson pass on 1st and 10. He's going to hit Weisenbecker. Can he go all the way? No, he's taken down at about the 5-yard line, and Weisenbecker celebrates that big catch with his receiving core. And on 1st and goal, Wilson's under center. He's going to fake the handoff. He's going to drop back to pass. He's going to fire, and that one's going to be intercepted by Irvine. So Doug Wilson's first big mistake of the day cost them a touchdown there, and Irvine takes over, and they get nothing on their possession. So we move to the 4th quarter now. Grizzlies are up 20-7 over Irvine. Wilson's going to fire. He's going to hit Heddleston up towards midfield, and we have 2nd and 6 now on this drive from about the 47-yard line. It's a fake on the handoff. Pass to Weisenbecker for the first down up to about the 25-yard line. And on 1st and 10, Wilson's going to take the snap. He's going to drop back. He's going to fire deep. He's going to... Oh, that one's dropped by Weisenbecker. Broken up by the defender. And on 2nd and 10, Wilson's going to drop back to pass. He's going to fire quickly. That one's caught by Kenny at the 20-yard line. It's 3rd and 5 for Doug Wilson and the Grizzlies. Wilson is under center. He drops back to pass. He's going to fire quickly. Weisenbecker has it. He's up to the 1-yard line. It's 1st and goal for the Grizzlies, and Doug Wilson is under center. He drops back. He fakes the handoff. He gets hit for the sack and he fumbles the ball, and Stevens picks it up for Irvine, and he has open field ahead of him past midfield here. No one is going to catch him. He's past the 10, touchdown, and it's a 1-possession game with the Grizzlies up 20-14. So with 2 minutes to go, Wilson's back to pass now. He's scrambling around. He's going to have to fire this one out of the field of play, and there's a flag on the play. It's offensive holding. We would have to punt. Irvine would take over, and they would get nothing on their possession. So with over a minute to go, Doug Wilson, the Grizzlies, have the ball in Irvine territory. Wilson's going to scramble, and he's going to get taken down, and there's a flag on the play, and it is offensive holding. And we would go for it on 4th and 7, and Wilson would drop back to pass. He would fire deep to a wide-open Cano for the touchdown, and the Grizzlies are up 26-14 in this game after we go for a 2-point conversion and miss it. And you can see Doug Wilson's going to get the legend spotlight here in the California State Championship after throwing 3 touchdowns and running for another one, even though he had 2 turnovers. You can see all his highlights in this condensed package here. And you can see Doug Wilson had 406 yards passing, 3 touchdowns, and 1 interception. And here's this 2-point conversion I was telling you about to steal this game. And Doug Wilson's going to have to scramble around, and he would eventually have to get rid of this ball. And we would only be up 26-14, but that is how the game ends. Doug Wilson and the Santa Clarita Grizzlies become California State champions with a final score of 26-14 over Irvine. And Doug Wilson can celebrate the championship, and you see the play of the game here was this long touchdown pass to Kenny here I believe this was in the first quarter, or the first half at least, and Doug Wilson and the Grizzlies are California State Championships. Doug Wilson gets player of the game with 4 total touchdowns, and after a rocky season, he can finally say he's a state championship. Good way to end his high school football career. You can see he got 115 recruiting points on this game, and Texas Tech has offered us a scholarship, so we'll mull that one over along with the other ones, and 3 more teams want us to add them to the board: North Carolina, Tennessee, and Iowa, and we would go ahead and select Tennessee to put on our board. You can see the whole list of teams that are on our board. So the next episode is going to be signing day for Doug Wilson. Don't forget to vote for where you want him to go. I'll leave a link to that in the description. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button. We'll catch you guys in the next video.